Newsreel, real news, real quick. In what will cost American taxpayers about $300 billion, more than $2,000 per taxpayer in America, U.S. President Joe Biden announced his government will forgive at least $10,000 in student loans for borrowers in a move that progressive activists welcome but said does not go far enough. In a tweet on Wednesday morning, Biden said students who received federal Pell Grants for lower-income families would get $20,000 in debt forgiveness, while those who did not would get just $10,000 in debt forgiveness. The relief only applies to those earning less than $125,000 annually, and the program leaves out those who actually paid back their student loans as they had promised. U.S. District Judge James Hendricks of Texas Tuesday night blocked guidance issued by the Biden administration that requires doctors to provide abortions in emergency medical situations, even if doing so would contradict state law. Judge James Hendricks halted emergency abortion guidance that the Department of Health and Human Services issued last month in the wake of the Supreme Court's overruling of Roe v. Wade. California's Air Resources Board will put into effect on Thursday its sweeping plan to prohibit the sale of new gasoline-powered cars by 2035. Flush that economy down, California. First Lady Jill Biden tested positive for COVID-19 again Wednesday, suffering a rebound case of the coronavirus after taking the antiviral drug Paxlovid. In spending that exceeds 7 times the Biden administration's annual budget for the United States Border Patrol, the White House has announced nearly $3 billion in new military aid to Ukraine. In a statement on Wednesday, as Ukraine marked its independence from the Soviet Union, Biden said the $2.98 billion package would allow Kiev to acquire air defense systems, artillery systems, and munitions, countermanned aerial systems, and radars. Just think of how helpful that would be at the U.S.-Mexico border. Natural gas prices in Europe jumped 16% on Wednesday's morning trading on London's Intercontinental Exchange as fears of an energy crisis on the continent have grown. And finally, a 130-foot super yacht sank off the southern coast of Italy over the weekend in a spectacular capsizing. The yacht was sailing from Gallipoli to Milazzo, Sicily on Saturday when it began to take on water and eventually sank some hours later about 9 nautical miles off the port of Catanzaro. All crew members and passengers were rescued and uninjured. The owner of the yacht is the government of the Cayman Islands. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.